Welcome back. This is Adventures with Dr. Joe. You might hear a little hum in the background. I've got the heaters on. It is cold here, so I'm in my steel building at our mountain cabin, and I'm going to replace the stone grinding wheel with a wire wheel, because many times we need a wire wheel to remove rust, to clean up threads, things like that. So let's get started. So the first thing we'll do is we'll move the ice shield out of the way, and we'll move the tool rest out of the way. Then this grinder is really nice because it has a toolless threaded screws that'll take the outside guard off to expose the wheel and the nut. One thing to know is that the threads holding the wheels in place are different. The one on the right is right-handed, and the one on this side, the left, is left-handed, so it's a reverse thread. And we'll take a look at that. We'll get a wrench in a second and take this off. So this one loosens with a 24 millimeter, and typically if we go in this direction we'd be tightening it. Because it's left-hand thread, it's loosening it. So we'll carefully take this off. Sometimes you have to take the guard off the other side and put a wrench on the nut on the other side, because it's just a continuous shaft, and if this is causing the other side to loosen, for example, you need to put a wrench on it and to allow this to be taken off. So we've got flanges, we've got the stone, and now we've got the wheel. And the wheel is a steel wheel that has these arbor discs which will keep it perfectly centered. There it goes. And we'll put this flange back on. The maximum RPM for this wheel is 4,500. But we only go to 3,400, so we're in good shape. So now we can, again, looks like I'm loosening it, but I'm tightening it. We're going to tighten this, and I've opened up the other side to put a wrench on it so I can have both sides pretty darn tight. There we go. And that should spin pretty freely. Well, it's touching the spark arrestor, the spark guard, so I'm going to loosen that. This is just held on by two small machine screws, but also they're set up to accept a Phillips head screwdriver, so I'm using that to loosen this and now bring it out a little bit. Alright, it's got a few aberrant threads that are going to touch the guards, but they'll probably break off and then clean everything up, so we'll try it now. Okay, before we fire this up, let's put the guard on. And let's remember to wear a shield. You can see I have a shield here. Eye protection is critical when using a hand grinder, a machine grinder. One small particle can come up, get into your eye, and then there's a real problem. Okay, guards are on. We've got it plugged in. Got my shield on. There it goes. Pretty smooth, pretty well balanced. So that's how you replace pretty well balanced. So that's how you replace the wheel in a grinder, on a bench grinder. So that's how you replace a stone wheel with a wire wheel. on a bench grinder. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, click like. Comments are very welcome and appreciated, and I really do respond to them all. Have a great day, and thank you again. Stay safe.